WholeOfEngland here, and today we're going to be taking a look at the Rank Sprint 13. So, it's just come out a few hours ago, it just started off, and I'm going to be showing my first game in it. So, the ship of choice I'm actually going to be going for is the Alaska, just because it is quite a heavy cruiser, it's got radar, and just generally seems like it will fit this game mode quite well. So, I would also give some of these others ago, so I mean I've only got 5 tier 9 ships anyway, so I've got the Dmitry Donskoy and the Brindisi as well as the Lion. I mean the Donskoy and the Brindisi, I mean I've not actually played in at all yet. I mean for the Donskoy I free XP to Moscow before it went to the armory, and the Brindisi have only just really got that, so they're not really upgraded yet. So first thing I'm going to be doing is really taking out the Alaska and seeing how it performs. So I think really that's what we really need to see in the port, so I think I'm going to go straight into a battle. Right, so we're playing on Northern Waters, so this is my first game, and it looks like actually a pretty even battle. So, I mean, we've got 2 Alaskas on either side. I mean, we've got an Iowa and a Musashi, so I mean, it'll be interesting to see who wins out of that. And unfortunately, I think the Kitakazi may win in this instance. So, we're just going to go and push in. So, I'm going to be loading up AP and try and smack the other Alaska. Actually, no, you know, I'm going to load up high explosive and see what I can do to the Kitakazis. That's going to be an issue. But I'm interested to see really how this actually goes, because there are quite a few irrevocable sort of places in this, so it's a lot easier than the existing ranked sprint. Well, the existing ranked, sorry. So I'm sure this game will probably be more, well, sorry, this sort of game mode in this season will go a lot easier than the previous ranked season. However, I can see why, because you are fighting for coal rather than steel, so I can see why they're not going to make it as hard. Now, I'm actually just going to turn on my, where is it? The surveillance radar, so it's got a 10 kilometer as well as a nice hydro, so that'll be quite useful. But the Kitakazi is mainly going to be an issue for our Tashkent over here, as it is a very good destroyer as a gunboat. I don't currently see anything. I'm going to approach somewhat, well, just cautiously, because I don't really. Okay, so there's the Musashi. Okay, is he turning in? I mean, we'll see if we can get some fire on them as well. So I'm just going to actually turn out, just so if anything's in line of sight, and it doesn't look like anything's actually in our line of sight, which is good. So we can actually fire, and there we go, there's that destroyer. Tell him to get back and start firing on this Kitakazi. So this Kitakazi is playing quite well because he is kiting away, which he should really be doing as a gunboat. Then this is not really very good. I don't know if I've led him enough. Okay, they've actually gone over. I've noticed that a few times now actually. I've been sort of playing and accidentally shot over the ship rather than, well, hitting it. But maybe that I'm just accidentally going over just the end here. Get a hit? No, unfortunately he's getting away, so I really just need our destroyer to get back, because he's really going to be in a lot of trouble if he stays like that. So he's going to be pushing further, so I'm going to try and anticipate his shots there, and that is really not a good start. Okay, yeah, and he's gone a bit further, so if we can just really get him away, but okay, this isn't good. I'm actually going to drop a radar so we can see where that Alaska is. So yeah, we've got a bit of information on him. I mean, the Alaska already knows where I am, but yeah, it's not looking particularly good. I'm actually going to just start alternating between going backwards and forwards, just so that their Kitakazi is not too sure what my intentions are, but the only issue is if he does start going for the Iowa. I am, however, quite liking this, but yeah, I can see how this is going to be a brawl, so I think the next game that I play I will actually see if I can push in more so, but I mean, first game, this is actually my first game of the day as well, so I've not particularly warmed up. You know what, I think I'm going to have to help out, aren't I? Yeah, I'm going to have to start pushing forward then if that's the case. My hydro's just about to run out, unfortunately, so we shall see. But the one bad thing is our Iowa is taking quite a beating here, and yeah, he's got an Alaska on his broadside, and generally it's just not very good. And honestly, I don't actually know how that Kitakazi is firing without getting spotted. That's rather worrying, actually. I think this is actually going to be up to me then to somehow do something here. So, I mean, if I can try and push him out, I'm going to actually start loading armor piercing and see if I can do anything to the side of him. The one good thing is he's going to be out of battle here, so actually what I'm going to do is... Yeah, there's the Kitakazi, so he has actually... Oh, that Alaska is playing very well. He is playing very well. There is not really much that I can do in this situation. I've got to just sort of push in and see what I can do. I mean, this is already certainly a loss, so yep, I'm going to now have all 3 ships aiming at me. Thankfully, the Musashi can't really do anything at this point. It's more just going to be a fact of the Kitakazi, which is not going to be very good. So I'm actually going to start healing here and just see how long I can stay alive and see if I can just chunk the shit out of this Alaska. No, I'm dead. I'm dead. I was really not expecting him to push out as fast as he did, so that is worrying. Yeah, this is going particularly badly, so I think I'm going to go for another game. Maybe knock out a gun. No. Yeah, this is going very badly. I mean, the one good thing about this is it's my first game, so I mean it's not like I can really lose a star. It's just nah, that's it. GG, we're out. So take a look at the team score. Yeah, it didn't go well. I think I'm going to try that again. So, yep. Well, as I say, I didn't lose a star because I didn't have a star to lose in the first place. So I guess we'll just go into another one. And one thing that you can see here is everyone is going in this very fast as well. I mean, that was an instantly getting in, and okay, that's good. That is good. So we have got a Donskoy. So he does have torpedoes, which are an issue. So I'm going to have to stay away from him. The Gus, so that's going to be quite easy to burn. So I think the Benham is actually going to have a really good time with him, as long as he stays away from the Kitakazu, as we've just seen how he plays. So, okay, I think this will be an interesting one. I think we can win this actually. So we shall. Ah, yeah, okay. This is looking good. I think we're going to have to push him, but the only issue is definitely going to be that Donskoy. So I'm going to see if I can try and smack him and just really see what we can do. So I'm just going to tell the Benham. Try to stay alive. Right, okay. Here we go. Right, so I think the thing that I can try and do as well is just really keep that Kitakazi spotted. So I mean, if we have the enemy team have one that didn't play like they did last time, because they played very well in what they did. They played perfectly. They got out of range. They spammed our battleship until he was really low and just allowed us to really win. So PR 49-17. Oh right, so he's got something that looks at the average PR. Okay, is that? I don't know. That's. Not actually too sure. Oh well, I don't particularly like those sort of things where you can see the stats before games, just because I just don't particularly like it. I mean, I've tried my best to actually stop using mods in general, just because I'm liking how this game's really played without them. But I mean, I can see the use of some of them, so like the max HP as well as the amount of time before winning, I think. So in future I may try those out, but regardless, I am enjoying this. Okay, right, so those 2 caps have been contested, so I'm going to drop a radar. There is the Kitakazi. I'm going to need that Benham to get back. Okay, but that is good because their Kitakazi has gone and... Ooh, you know what, that's very good. That's very good. If he... No, he's not getting those torpedoes off, unfortunately. I'm just going to... Hydro. Okay, that is very good. The Rosa is also giving me a very flat broadside here, so very happy with that indeed. Yep, nice 10k salvo on him, got 4 hull penetrations there, so really this is going very well. So the Donskoy does also have a surveillance radar, so that could be an issue. However, I think we should be fine. And yep, his main batteries didn't do too much, and the Benham is going to get some of those torpedoes in. And okay, so we've got someone on the enemy team who just, well, yeah, I think his name really lives up to expectation, Toximus Prime, as he is being toxic in chat, so nice. I'm actually going to heal up here just because I don't really want to be losing any HP. So the Donskoy is actually playing this quite well. I mean, the thing is, we do actually have the caps. So we don't need to push, I'm just letting the team know as well, so the Venom can get out of there, which will be very good. The only issue is, okay, so he's fired his main salvo, so I am safe to give a broadside here as long as the Donskoy doesn't get onto me fast. Okay, that's very good. He's actually gone for the Georgia, which is perfect, and I can now get a shot into his side as he's giving me a nice broadside. There we go, I've knocked out one of his guns, perfect, and the Venom managed to get him on a flood. So the Kitakazi's running away, we've got the 2 caps, and generally I think we're quite safe, so it's just going to be a fact of chunking off any damage that we can now, so... Oh no. Oh no. Oh, that's not good. My I didn't auto lock on the thing when when you press X and lock onto them, so I just wasted a salvo at an island. Oh, that's perfect. That's perfect. Okay, the Kitakazi, that's good. He is out my range by the looks of it. My spotting is 12 kilometers. Either that or he's behind an island, so yeah, that's brilliant. Okay, so he has just gotten into my spotting. However, that Deglosser, yeah, he's going to jump. He's going to drop his 4 salvo here. Thankfully, I do have a Hydro that will be off cooldown soon, so I'm just going to start playing rather erratically, just so he doesn't get any decent torpedo hits and just really push this guy off. So there he is, perfect. As soon as I can get close enough, I'm going to drop a radar, and then we'll be able to actually fire on him. So that the Deglosser is firing his main battery, so I'm just going to angle back in, and there we go, perfect. That's good, that's good. So he's seemingly in my range. I'm going to wait till I've actually got a reloaded shot so I can get him for... Okay, perfect. There he is, and I'm going to shoot to the left in anticipation of him trying to turn away into the shots, which he does, and we get the kill. Perfect. So now it's just really a fact of taking out this Deglosser, but I mean, regardless, we're going to be winning soon anyway. By the way, toxic little kid. Okay, so I'm guessing they've had some altercations in their chat, so I'm just not going to say anything because I don't really know both sides of the story here, and we're just going to hunt down this Deglosser, and actually I'm going to fire some high explosive instead now this time, just in case any torpedoes are coming. I don't think they are, but you never know, might as well. I mean, there's going to be no need after that point to use anyway, so might as well give it a go. But anyway, I'm going to try and get some... Oh, I don't need to, so we've won our first game. That is perfect. So, successful battle. Irrevocable. Nice. Okay, so we're going to try and get the next one, but I think I'm going to try out the Venom, and that's going to be for another video. But regardless, so that is my first experience with... Oh, right, okay, so I can get the Massachusetts. Cool. That is the first experience of the Rank Sprint 13. I think it's going to be quite well. This is quite my play style. I do like these close-up sort of games. And yeah, so really that's going to be it for the next video. I mean, I'm probably going to be uploading 2 videos today, or maybe I might spread them out, but yeah, I'm probably going to try out the Venom for a game as well and see how that really performs. But that's really it from me. So thanks for watching. If you did enjoy, make sure to leave a like. If you want me to play another ships in future, let me know in the comments. And if you've not already, make sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you know when I next upload. So that's it. So thanks for watching and goodbye.